Kelly Ripa already knows who she'd pursue next if her marriage to Mark Consuelos ever ended. During the Monday, August 25th, episode of Live with Kelly and Mark, the co-hosts joked about the things they would look for in their future partner if their relationship of nearly 30 years was to come to a conclusion. Ripa, who tied the knot with Consuelos in 1996, jokingly listed off how her next spouse would need to be rich and on his way out of the world. Kelly Ripa would only marry an old billionaire if she and Mark Consuelos ever split. If you and I were not together, my next husband. I almost said, my next husband, may he rest in peace, Ripa quipped, as she explained how her theoretical second spouse would need to have 1 foot and 1 arm in the grave. In Ripa's imagination, he has to have severe erectile dysfunction. Severe, and at least $6 billion. And no heirs. I don't want any kids that are angry, coming out of the woodwork to challenge me in court. I want him to be an only child. He's got no family, no children. He's mostly dead, for all practical purposes. He has to have severe unrecoverable, no medication can bring it back to work, she joked. If she had been married to anyone but Consuelos, whom she shares Michael, 28, Lola, 24, and Joaquin Consuelos, 22, with, Ripa insisted she'd need to spend most of her time alone. Unless she was bringing her next husband juice at his bedside. I would prefer him to not be able to speak, yes. And at least $6 billion. I'm not asking for much. I don't want him to be younger, she continued. Mark Consuelos would marry someone younger if he and Kelly Ripa ever separated. After explaining her hypothetical situation, Ripa asked Consuelos what his dream scenario would be if they ever parted ways. The Riverdale actor answered, first of all, I'd be like the ladies in southern Italy. I'd wear black for 10 years. I would mourn the loss. I'm assuming you passed away. 'Cause why would you ever leave? Ripa then mentioned an age game Consuelos loves to play, as he previously joked on Live about how he'd look for someone much younger should he and his wife ever separate. Explaining his game, Consuelos shared, you divide your age by 2. And then add 7. That's the youngest you can go, respectfully. This would mean his next wife could be as young as 34. Consuelos and Ripa are both 54. I would have to date her billionaire grandfather. But he has a grandchild, so he would be out of the running, Ripa comedically teased. Read more at OK. Get OK's biggest scoops and scandals delivered right to your inbox. Sign up now. Follow OK on WhatsApp here. Stay across all the latest in celebrity, entertainment, and pop culture via our WhatsApp channel. No comments, no algorithm, and nobody can see your private details.